Hiya folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And if you want some more cartoon news and shenanigans, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now, folks. Look at this, we're at 94 subscribers. 94 subscribers, pretty exciting stuff. 6 away from 100. We're 6 away from the triple digits. Please subscribe, 6 away. Let's make that milestone. So anyway, what are we talking about today? What are we talking about? We're talking about a show. Okay, let me give you some backstory here. Um, I have a friend. He's seen that I'm a smaller YouTuber. This is a friend I have in real life. He says to me, "You got to talk about this show." And I'm like, "Okay, what's the show? I've seen quite a bit of cartoons in my days." And he's like, "Oh, it's this new one. It's this new it's this new show called Magical Girl Friendship Squad." Okay? That's what the thing's called. And he wanted me to do a review of an episode as a topic for a video. And I said, "No fucking chance in hell." Guys, look at this show. So I watched the first episode of The Owl House. I watched it and I said, "This show is so woke that I am gonna quit on the first episode," and that's that. And I ended up doing an article not so long ago where it's like I think the main character ends up being bisexual, and I'm just like, okay, I called it. Like Disney cartoons, that's how it's going. So I watched Star versus the Forces of Evil. Uh, and the first two seasons honestly weren't that bad. They kind of reminded me of like 90s cartoons. If you watch the first two seasons of Star versus the Forces of Evil, it's more of a monster of the week kind of thing with small little bits of continuity here and there, if you're lucky. But the next two seasons 3 and 4, they just go off the rails. Like it gets very woke, it gets very SJW, it gets all over the place. And and I feel like after seeing that show and after seeing Steven Universe, which was just utter propaganda incarnate on Cartoon Network. As soon as I see any of this SJW nonsense, I say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Actually, for those of you who are South Park fans, you might remember the early, they don't really do it anymore, but like back in the day, Cartman's catchphrase was, "Screw you guys, I'm going home." that's basically, that's basically my thoughts. I took one look. Okay, this is the image my friend sent me. He says, "You gotta do a review, just one episode." This is what he sends me. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't even know. You've got your person of color, the POC with the birthday cake flavored hair. Even though they look like they're supposed to be superheroes, this one just isn't even fit. Like normally when you have superheroes, right? You want them to be like these big muscly badass characters like Superman, where it's like maybe one day we can achieve that. Like it's like the perfect figure. It's something to strive to. This just looks like any person you'd find on a college campus of a liberal college. You go to a liberal college. Maybe there's a costume party, and this is the kind of girl you would find there. There's nothing to strive to. It's just that's it. And then this character, on the other hand, I don't know. Is it a guy? Is it a girl? Is it a transgender? I don't want to watch the show. I don't want to find out. Now the show's called Magical Girls. I'm assuming it's a girl. Like if you look right here, you can kind of see here's the breasts, right? And if this is a girl, that could just be nipples. I don't know. This could be breasts. It could just be one of those drag queens. I honestly don't know. I'm never gonna. I'm not watching the show. Fuck it. I won't do it. This even look like this character, this pose right here looks like Connie. Like you ever see Steven Universe? This kind of looks like Connie from Steven Universe, like on drugs. Like I don't fucking know, man. But I'm looking at some of these pictures, and like when I look at something like this, right? American Girl Friendship Squad. When I see pictures like this, all I can think to myself is like some Western girls grew up watching anime and they desperately wanted to make their own like anime to get like they see all the kids today. All the kids, they're watching One Piece. They're watching like I don't need what's the other one? My Hero Academia. I've watched that show too. It's pretty good. All the kids are watching the Japanese show. Nobody wants to see. Nobody's reading comics. They're all reading the manga. It's like somebody from the West. Like I can almost guarantee you, it's probably like some SJW social justice warrior. They're like, we gotta make anime. We gotta make it anime. Everyone loves anime. We gotta put the social justice into the anime and make it into a Western cartoon. You got this silly looking creature that isn't that a tanuki from like Japanese. They're literally trying to like make Western anime, and this is what they produce. Like what. This is what they produce. It just looks so weird. These pictures just look so weird. I don't even know, like, who would watch this? Like, who? You guys gotta let me know. Is like, do you see an appeal in watching this show? Like at least this picture looks somewhat decent. They actually look like, well, is that a bong? At least this picture has some semblance of like decency, but like some of the like, what the fuck is this? Like what in the fuck? Oh my god, who's gonna watch this? Like, and who would buy merchandise of this? Like I remember like when I was a kid, all the kids at school would be talking about like Ben 10. Like they'd have Ben 10. Actually, Digimon was really what was the a lot of kids had the action figure of Omnimon. You guys know Omnimon from the Digimon movie. A lot of kids had Omnimon, Greymon. A lot of kids just had Digimon toys, Furbies. Okay, that I don't know, that's a bit of a weird one. Furbies. Oh, Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon toys. A lot of action Transformers, huge when I was a kid. Huge. Everyone, like all the kids had like Transformers, all these kinds of toys. Ben 10 was huge. Ben 10. Even to this day, you know what? I go to my Walmart. They still have Ben 10 toys. I'm like, holy shit. Talk about being a timeless franchise, huh? But like, who would buy merch for this show? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, this is just some SJW nonsense. I refuse to make an episode or a review of a single episode of the show. I won't do it. It's woke looking garbage. I'm staying away from this dumpster fire with a 10-foot pole. I won't do it. That's it, folks. That's it. I won't do it. You gotta let me know in the comments if you would actually watch this. I will not do it. That's it. That's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It looks like a dumpster fire to me. I won't even dive into this one. That's it. End of video. End of video. Please subscribe. We're aiming for 100. That's it. Bye-bye.